what we want, then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in. Just me, just you, lost in the moment.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys are new to this channel, my name is Patricia. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and join my journey. And if you guys are a returning viewer, then welcome back. So guys, if you guys are following me for a while, you have seen that I've been away for a few weeks. I think the last video I posted was of my birth story, and that was literally, I think baby girl was about 5 days old, or about a week old. So I have, in all honesty, I have filmed a lot of mini vlogs. I just never got around to editing them and posting them for many reasons. Obviously I am super busy, but one of the main reasons why I haven't been posting the videos that I've been filming is due to the fact that I just can't get myself to post, and the reason for that is because I just need to be more honest with you guys. I wouldn't probably say honest, because I feel like I am honest and I've been honest since the beginning, but I feel like I can't post any videos until I tell you guys exactly how I've been feeling. So that is what I'm going to be doing in this video today. I really want to tell you guys like what's going on and how I've been feeling, and then from there I will be able to post more, I don't know, without feeling like I am putting something out there that, not that it's not, because the things actually do happen and my vlogs are fun and I do have fun with the people that I love around me, but also I want to show you guys what it is to not feel okay, and that's okay not to be okay. I have been feeling off lately. I feel like I've been feeling off for a while, but I just feel like because of postpartum it's just hit me much harder now. So looking back and obviously speaking to people, I have noticed that since last summer, when I found out I was pregnant with baby number 2, I just haven't been my full self. Obviously we all know that once you become a mom, you know, you do leave a little bit of your old self behind, and that's not exactly what's been happening with me. So last year, before going on holidays, I was so excited for my holiday. I was so excited to show Santiago off to all my family, to all like my friends out there. I was just super excited, you know, I was living my dream. I was super excited, and then the first week I'm there, boom, I found out I'm pregnant with baby number 2. The first day I found out, I've mentioned this before, I cried so much, which I feel so bad to even say, because I know there's so many people out there who struggle to get pregnant and, you know, really want children, and here's me like being able to have them and just crying. But sometimes you can't help the way you feel, and even though having baby girl is a blessing and I love her to shreds, and I would not change that for anything in this world, I still can't sit here and be like telling you guys, oh, it didn't affect me. That it did affect me, having back-to-back pregnancies, and it affected me hard. So the whole summer, obviously we told our family and friends and out there, and obviously they all knew, and you know, that was the main subject everywhere I went. That's what people were talking about, and it got to a point where my holiday stopped being about what I really wanted it to be about, and it just started to be about, you know, this thing that still wasn't here with us. And you know, I wanted this first Santiago holiday to be special, and I don't know, it was just, I think it hit me really hard mentally. I was so anxious, I was worried, I was panicking, I was like, you know, I just didn't know how I was going to cope. And it all started from there. Even my sister, who is the person that knows me literally in and out, said that she realized that I wasn't okay in summer. She could tell by me, by just the way I was, everything. Like, something I love to do, for example, is getting dressed, getting up, getting dressed, getting glam. That's something that I love to do, and I don't remember the last time I've enjoyed doing that. And obviously it can be because, you know, I've just had babies and hardly any of my clothes fit, but it's not just that. It's, I don't know, it's just something more inside, and I don't know what it is, and I'm not going to name it, but yeah, there's definitely something that's just stopping me from doing the things that I really love to do. But after that, after the holidays, going back to that subject, I came back and I was pregnant, and, you know, I enjoyed all the moments, the gender reveal, the baby showers, the everything. I enjoyed every moment. My pregnancy was super lovely, you know. I even had less appointments with her than I had with Santiago. Everything just, you know, went well, and I was so fortunate. I had the labour that I wanted. I had everything. But still, there was something that just couldn't let me enjoy the moment. And at that point, I didn't realise. I was just like, I'm just tired, you know. I was always like, oh, I'm just tired. It's just 2 pregnancies. And physically, my second pregnancy obviously had much more drain in me, because it was back-to-back pregnancy, so my body hadn't even adjusted to go back. I was already pregnant again, so physically, like my back, everything, I don't blame it, but I was literally in pain consistently with like my back, and, you know, I just wasn't comfortable. And she was a very long baby, so she was always like really like making me uncomfortable and things like that, which, you know, it's amazing what our body can cope with, and I'm so grateful for that. And I would never ever like even think to complain about that, even though I was like always moaning about like my back hurting and stuff. But every time I look back, I'm just like, what my body did was amazing. 2 years in a row, like, it's just crazy what a woman's body can do. I don't think I even had proper healed, and, you know, got pregnant again. So I am so thankful for the body that I have and what it's done for me. But then I had baby girl, and postpartum back-to-back really hit me hard. Like, I know there's a lot going on right now. There's, obviously, we just moved, I just had baby girl, Santiago is turning 1, and he's at this amazing stage that I'm scared to miss anything of. You know, I also went back to work while I was pregnant and still postpartum. I went back to work, I was 6 months postpartum, which I look back and I thought maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I should have just, you know, took Santiago to nursery and maybe healed slowly, enjoyed this pregnancy more, because I'm not planning on having any more. I don't know, I just think things happen so fast, and by the time I knew it, she was here. And I'm living in a house that obviously is not completely done yet. There's so much still to do, and I don't know, I just don't get myself up in the morning to do it. I just don't feel like doing it. I don't know, and people that know me very well, know how crazy I get having a house messy, and I don't know, I don't know, it's just all a little bit too much. So after having her, you know, the first week, I felt very intense. It was very, I don't know, it was really strange. When I bring her home, you know, the first night, and so it was like, you know, I'm a pro at this, I already know what is done. And then instantly I felt mum guilt for Santiago straight away. Like, even already in hospital when I was with her, I felt mum guilt. And I feel like that is a barrier where, because I'm a strong believer, and I've said this in my previous videos, that I don't think we bond with our babies straight away, or like, I didn't bond with Santiago straight away. Like, obviously I loved him, and I loved this thing that I didn't even know I could love so much, but you don't straight away bond, because bonding is knowing someone, is actually knowing the ins and outs, is, you know. And I didn't, obviously in the beginning you don't, everything is a blur, like, you don't know when he's hungry, you don't know when he's tired, you don't know anything, and you learn along the way. And I think the first week or so is very important from a mum to a baby. And I feel like with baby number two, I didn't get that, because I felt such mum guilt towards Santiago that I just felt like every time she was sleeping or she was down, I just put all my attention to Santiago, because I felt so bad. I just felt like I didn't spend enough time with him, and I feel like that affected mine and Letitia's bond a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I'm just over exaggerating, maybe I'm overthinking it again, but yeah. And then after having her, I just felt this rush. The whole pregnancy, I felt rush of anxiety and stress, and obviously overwhelming. But now it's a different level. Like, there's nights that I do not sleep. There's, like, people think I'm exaggerating, but I'm not. Like, Leticia, obviously, she's a baby, she's gonna wake. She wakes up every like 3 to 4 hours to eat. At night, during the day, it's all over the place. Like, sometimes she wakes up an hour and a half, sometimes 3. It's really all over the place. But at night, roughly, she goes 3 to 4 hours. And when she wakes up, she's a baby that takes a while to eat. So she doesn't eat in like 20 minutes and then goes to sleep. So she's a baby that wakes up, she eats, I change her nappy, the whole process. And sometimes she doesn't finish eating, she falls asleep, and then like after 5 minutes she wakes up again. So the whole process can take up to an hour and a half, which is normal, which is fine, you know, it is what it is. But after that, I don't sleep. I literally, if I can be honest, I get about 2 hours of sleep every night. And it's not just because of her, it's literally my brain does not switch off. Like, I am thinking about everything I have to do the next day. I'm thinking about everything that I didn't do. I'm thinking about the most crazy things just start flowing through my head, and I just start feeling so overwhelmed and so, I don't even know the word for it. And there was one specific night, I think it was like the second night we were here, or it was probably the first night that I had them two both in the evening by myself. And it was such an overwhelming evening, and I just felt so bad because I felt like I didn't give nothing to Santiago. And I literally felt like I had a mini panic attack. I'm not even joking. Like, I was in bed and I just felt my heart accelerating so fast, and everything was just running through my head. And then all of a sudden I just got up, went to the toilet, I washed my face, and I kind of like, it all calmed down. And since then I've never had that like sort of episode again. But I feel like, I don't know what it is. I don't know exactly what I'm feeling. I don't know if it's just postpartum. A lot of people, you know, I've been doing a lot of research, and a lot of people say it's very normal. I've been speaking to a few people as well, like on like TikTok and stuff. A lot of mums have come out to me and reached out saying they're feeling the same. Some, you know, said that it's led to postpartum depression, so I should look for like help or whatever. Some are saying that it is postpartum depression. Others are just saying that it's just normal anxiety with 2 children. It's normal feelings to get. So I don't know what it is. I can't name it. This is just how I feel, and I wanted to tell you guys, because I wanted to let you guys know that it's okay to feel like this. You're not going to feel, even though society makes us feel in a way where we all have to be so happy because we have children, and you know, but it's not. Just because you have children or you're living your biggest dream doesn't mean you're not going to feel upset some days. It doesn't mean that you can't tell the world, you know, how stressed and how overwhelmed you're feeling. No, you know, sometimes I feel like living my dream is also making me feel so scared to losing it. I've always been quite a push to a negative thinker, because all my life, you know, I've always been on survival mode. So, you know, back when I lived with my parents, you know, it's not a surprise. I've said this so many times in my videos, but financially we were never like on the top of the top scale, because obviously my dad's always been unwell since like primary school. So life went downhill quite fast for us, and we've never been on the biggest pedestal of money, and we've always been in that survival mode. It's always been, you know, survival mode, and work to make sure you survive, and work to make sure that we've got money, and work to make sure we've got food on the table. And you know, it's just always been like that. That now that I feel like I have everything you know, that someone could possibly dream of. I just feel like I'm so anxious every day that it's just going to be taken away from me. And it's such a weird feeling to have because, you know, but that's just how my brain is thinking at the moment. And I just wanted to be very honest with you guys, and I just wanted to let you guys know that I am going to still be posting and still putting stuff, but I feel like I need to focus on myself a little bit, just to make sure that I'm okay. I've got 2 children to look after, and you know, I also have a family. I also have a mom, I have sisters, I have my dad that's not well. And I just feel like, for example, since September when we came back and my dad had the collapsed lung, our lives have changed. And even though I don't live with my dad, and I know, like, I can't imagine like what my sister goes through on a daily basis because she lives with my parents, but there's things that for me also is affected a lot, you know. I was like speaking to Evan the other day and I was telling him that, like, it's so hard for me to see how much my dad's deteriorated just from September to now, you know, like, even though I don't see him every day, every time that I'm there, I see how much has affected my sister, how much has affected my mom, how much has affected, you know, even his bonds with Santiago and Leticia. Like, he doesn't, like, I saw my dad with Diana, my niece, and Emily. Like, he was able to do stuff with them that I see that he's not able to do with my children. And that, obviously it's not his fault and I'm not blaming him, but obviously for me it's very hard, you know. I see, like, you know, Evan's parents, they're able to bond in a completely different way than my dad. My mum, obviously, she still can, thankfully, but my dad can't. He can't bond like that, you know. It's getting to summer and, you know, we could, like, take him to the park or whatever, and my dad can't do things like that, and it's just sad. But, you know, all of this plays up with me emotionally, and it's just a lot. And I've always been that sort of person that, as I said, I always have a survival mode on switch. So I wake up every morning and I'm just straight away survival mode, just get through the day, get things done. You know, I've always been like that consistently, and I think because I've always been like that, I don't think, like, anyone ever looks at me as, like, you know, she's not okay or whatever. And, like, a lot of people say to me, oh, you're so lucky, or, you know, and I'm very fortunate, and I would never, like I said, I've never take that away or took advantage of it. But just because of that doesn't mean that I'm not sad and I'm not upset and I'm not going through stuff, because I am, and of course I am, everyone does. But yeah, I just wanted to put that out there for you guys and just be brutally honest with you guys. And I know it's a phase, and I know hopefully it will pass. I have spoken to my GP about it. I was going to wait for my 6 weeks checkup. That is really due, but I just don't want to wait any longer. Like I said, I've got 2 children that I have to look after, and I have to make sure I'm okay. So I have got into contact with them. I am waiting for them to get back to me and stuff like that. So I'm waiting on that and seeing, you know, just to know exactly how I can help myself. I am trying my hardest every day to come out of it. Like, I go on walks, I make sure I do that. I try. I watch a lot of motivating videos, a lot of mindfulness videos as well. So I'm trying to get rid of all negative sort of social media sort of input that I have. So any followings or anything like that might, straight away as I see something that doesn't make me happy, I block it straight away. That's what I'm trying to do as well. I do plan on, like, going back to being more physical. I've realised that anything that, when I was at the gym or things like that, when I was really working out before pregnancy, I realised that helped me a lot mentally. When I was upset or when something just wasn't right, I would go to the gym and I was really happy and I felt really good with myself. And obviously I stopped doing that. I haven't worked out in years. Since literally being pregnant, I haven't worked out again. So I am planning going back to that. I don't think I'll be going to the gym though. I'll be doing it at home. I don't think right now, for my mental state, going to the gym and seeing people with really good physiques would help me in any way. Got someone at the door. Sorry about that, guys. Just had someone at my door, but yeah, I just wanted to really be honest with you guys and say how I felt, and just say to you guys that it's okay to feel down, and you know, we should all speak more about it. And if you're feeling the same way, whether it's because you've had children or not, we can still talk and we can still support each other. I think it's so important. So many lovely women reached out to me on TikTok and on Instagram, and it was so nice to just let go. Sometimes you do need to talk, and you don't really want to talk to family and friends. You rather talk to sometimes someone that's actually going through it or has gone through it. You know, it's very different. So it was really nice to talk to them and just to see what they've had to say, and to see how they felt and how they have overcome certain things, you know, and how they do daily to overcome it. And yeah, like I said, I don't know exactly what it is or what I'm exactly feeling. I'm not going to put a name to it, but it's how I'm feeling, and I'm trying every day to just, you know, be better and not to feel that way. And you know, but sometimes it's better to just be free and let yourself feel that way. Anyways, baby girl's waking up because I think she's hungry. I really hope that this video might help other people, and it wasn't in no way to make anyone feel bad or horrible. I just really just wanted to express the way I'm feeling, and I will take you guys with me on this journey. So I will make sure, you know, once I get some more information with the GP, I'll let you guys know and see like what the process is and how they do stuff, and maybe I might even go privately if I see that, you know, I'm not getting the support as fast as I wish to have. I'll probably find, you know, someone else out there that can help me, or even I was actually thinking of maybe doing it on my holiday, because sometimes it's cheaper out there, and maybe in Portugal find someone, or in Spain. But anyways, I will see. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will come back with you guys with more news very soon. But yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching, and if you need help, remember I'm here. We can support each other. And let me go and deal with my baby girl, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye guys.
We fall and we rise through it all till we find what we want, then we lose it all again. Your touch on my skin, pull me close, take me in.